Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber. We're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I knew when I was around here last time, you heard me saying I still hear music. I came back, and there's something here. Oh, okay. I think we got Caprice coins in Mark of the Assassin DLC in Dragon Age 2. Anyway, I did another sweep, didn't find anything else, so let's go on in here.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
Sure thing, Jojo.
I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I see you've got ruffles even on your dress uniform.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you.
Okay.
You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Great.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. The bull, in particular.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
I'm sure it will.
And Raste watch over us all.
This is going to be a disaster. So I started off with 25 approval, which seems pretty brutal, but, you know, I guess that's what I get for being Kunari. Well, here we are in a vestibule. Naturally, I'm not going to walk forward quite yet. Nothing there. Well, let's take a look around, see what we can find first anyway. I mean, you never know. There might be something in this area. There isn't. We'll just move along then.
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize him,
Is that Cullen?
he'll march against them.
Please tell me they didn't... Oh, is everyone here?
Seriously, did you get a look at the steps? I think they're gilded.
I think you're right. Oh.
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
Oh, Cullen. I'm sure it looks fine on you.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gains a military advantage with the Inquisition.
He must think that way, no doubt. There's some dwarves?
Interesting.
Merchant's Guild. Ah, here we are. Let's eavesdrop.
Good to know.
Okay, well, I suppose there's that.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
Oh my goodness. These people are insufferable.
Interesting.
They're just the worst.
Waste of time.
Too bad. What else can we find up here? There's Gaspar. I don't want to chat with him yet. What's over here?
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Sheesh, fine.
I wish there was more news. I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens
Good
again.
news is becoming an
I have
increasingly
heard they are
rare
the
commodity.
finest in the Empire. But such a pity the wing is sealed.
Maybe another time.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace with a war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
Ho ho.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
Anything else?
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated. But the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Alright.
Seriously, did you get a look at the steps?
I did, thank
I
you.
think they're gilded.
If nothing else,
What was
the
that?
Inquisition backing
Oh, just the
Gaspard
door.
makes Celine nervous. You know how pious she is.
I have heard. Walking on eggshells here. Hello. You appear to have shorts on your head. But I'll just assume that's the style of things.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Adar.
Sounds of muffled shock.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage underground,
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor,
Oh, let's hear it.
renowned author Varric Dethris,
And? Who else have we got?
head of noble house Dethris, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers, as the name might imply. The Lord Inquisitor's elven servant, Solus.
What?
Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Hunley,
My servant?
commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montilier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Is that everybody? Alright. Can't get anywhere over there. Maybe we can move slowly enough. Hear from some people as we go. Oh, no, I guess we're just walking. I'll just head up here and be introduced, I suppose. Oof, yeah, you take those steps two at a time, buddy.
Cousin, my dear sister,
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
That's a pretty interesting backpack.
Inquisitor.
Duke.
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities.
Well, now you know.
We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Great hair.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Alam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look
Thanks.
forward to watching you dance.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I've got this dance I do, they call it the Shepherd.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Okay.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? everything.
Papa's perfectly
Can
happy
you
in the
believe the
studio.
Inquisition filled its
Mother,
ranks with upper states?
You just know that will end badly.
Well, it also ended badly. Talking against me. Alright, so I'm at 40 now.
You might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Josephine?
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Let's see.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything.
Well, you
Is
know.
it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Oh, heavens
Where
no.
did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Those stories are little more than wistful thinking, milady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Not quite.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No,
She once told the Duke of...
absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Clearly.
Which power should the Inquisition throw
Didn't
its
we already
weight
go
behind?
through this?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His
Yeah.
transition would be...
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
How
Have you
delightful.
actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette...
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet.
We'll get
This
there.
uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Alright. Thanks,
I'll
Jojo.
see you later.
Another time.
Alright, who else is around here?
What were they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
Okay, well don't speculate or anything. Anything interesting here? Eavesdropping locations? Oh, what's this? Compendium of Orlesian Theatre. Oh. Spirits and demons are always black and red. Men can play dowagers. Well, I suppose there's that. But everything else about Orlais is, I'm sure, terrible. No, nobody wants to chat? Ooh, a plaque. Emperor Etienne I, 771 storm to 821 blessed. Blessed was the previous age, during which... Oh, hello, the Dowager.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferelden. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
I wonder if she's the dowager from the minigame. Who's here?
Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
There's Cullen.
No, thank you.
Oh, are the ladies all flirting with him? And the boys
Inquisitor,
too?
did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without ulterior motives.
No doubt.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian's social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Dang!
We'll
Harsh.
talk later.
I await your signal.
That's pretty harsh, Cullen.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fight team.
I couldn't help myself.
Oh, Cullen. So that was him. And so over here we would have... I'm guessing that's Josephine again? Yeah, we've swung all the way around.
Is that him?
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Oh, messy folks. Messy folks indeed. Not another book of poetry. Heavens now.
My commander. He is just as handsome when he doesn't.
You think they'll mind me sneaking around out here? Oh, they do. Invisible wall. That's a shame.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
I wonder if I can get over there. Probably not at the moment, though. Not through here either. How about this direction? No? Alright. Don't mind me, guys. Just the crazy Canary. Is that the one? Yeah, we've already been there. Oh, they've got extra invisible walls on this side.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Good. She should.
All the family to Skyhold for the summer.
You'd be bored the second you stepped past the gates. Skyhold is a fortified castle, not a holiday resort.
Don't you miss us?
Of course I do, Yvette. There's just so much work undone.
Poor Josephine.
Tasks ahead of us.
Well, I'll see if I can come home for your gallery showing. How does that sound?
Oh, that would be so nice. Do you promise?
Yes, I promise.
Oh, wonderful.
We'll make sure that happens. Alright, so that's the one that's
It's been too long
locked.
since I've had any word from Valois.
What else can I find out here? Do I need to go back out into the vestibule? I suppose I do.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side.
Mean her sister?
Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor.
Oh.
An apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic.
As if?
I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Oh my goodness, is it Morrigan?
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That's good.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She is.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay. So it seems like we'll need to do much more investigation. See what else we can find out about.
Well, that's useful.
Good. We gathered a scandalous secret. That's the kind of thing we want to hear. No eavesdropping at this point, then? How about over here? No? Alright. Well, I can just keep looking around for places to eavesdrop, you know. I mean, I'm a patient man. Don't want to head into the guest quarters just yet. I have a feeling that's going to move everything forward when I don't quite want to do that yet. These are still blocked off, okay. I guess the blue velvet rope is the can't go in there option. That's alright, I guess we'll head up then and see what the upper floors contain for us. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the door. Thanks for getting my hopes up. Bleep bloops.
How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharply?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
My contact said there's a new supplier, but we can't track down who it might be.
A new supplier of lyrium, hey? So we need to steal some keys and continue to infiltrate the palace then.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
Oh yes.
King Edukun has put considerable coin behind the Empress in hopes the trade in foodstuffs will resume quickly.
Okay. So what do we got here? Is this the Grand Library? Both locked from the other side. So we'll need to find different ways to get where we want to go. So I think we're just being put on a little bit of a rail here to get us into the guest quarters. Wow, everything's locked. So that's a werewolf's head. Question Elven's servants. Okay. Afrath the Betrayer. Carved for the current, or previous Empress, I suppose. The Swaggering Lion. Lambert Valmont. Alright. Hello, Whispering Elf.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
So we need to find an eavesdropping location.
Interesting.
Is this it? You said interesting.
Interesting.
There we go.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
Ooh.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Alright, so there's something in the upper room. Can we get in here? No? We do not have a key to the servants' quarters. That's a Ferelden Draper. No, that's Orlesian. There's the Kindly Knight. So not much else down here. I don't even see a
Might be
plaque on
something
that
here.
one.
Better take a closer look.
Okay. What am I taking a closer look at? And it says to take a closer look, but I don't see what I should be looking at. Oh! Aha! There we go. I wonder how many of these are... Oh, there's 15. I've only found 2 so far. Hey, Solus, my servant.
Interesting.
What's interesting? Where's the eavesdropping location?
The Dowager is upset.
There we go.
Waste of time.
Oh. Too bad. Let's go see what Solus wants.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fate.
Oh yeah?
The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Okay.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If I want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Well, I'm doing that.
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to.
That guy
Food
zoomed.
and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
Perfect.
I'll be back.
And well.
Any more eavesdropping stuff here?
Just gossip.
Too bad. Oh, new plaque. Emperor Judicale II, ruled during the previous age.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
He should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't great. Is that blood or wine?
Interesting.
Let's hear what we hear here.
Just gossip.
Oh. Compendium for Orlesian Theater. Well, there's certainly something going on here. Your brow is vexed. For a soul fit to lead them. Yeah, Dracon was kind of a interesting figure. Well, there's another Caprice coin. Hello, Duke Germain.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
Oh, so you are...
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspar. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life, if not fight for his destiny?
Fair enough.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Well, thanks all the same.
Another time, my lord.
Oh, I'm at 45. I'm awesome. So that's just Solus. Who else is over here? It's the Iron Bull, looking good bull.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up. I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath, and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage.
You
Makes
noticed.
it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing 2 different servants.
Wow.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
You and me both, Bull.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
Good on you. He certainly seems to have a thing for redheads, doesn't he? I mean, that definitely looks like blood, but no one's saying anything about it. Anywhere else to eavesdrop around here?
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Don't I, though? There's more blood here.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Okay. There's a couple of things that we need to look for in the servants' quarters. There must be somewhere to eavesdrop around here.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Hello.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
What a jerk.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Dang, plus 15. Oh, what's that? Is it outside? Aha, we've got one of the items.
What's this?
Tal-Vashoth investigation of clues. Clara, kitchen staff. Entered servant's wing by main stair at 1:30. Vernon, under gardener. Entered servant's wing from hall 2:45. Sophie, chambermaid. Entered servant's wing from hall 3:22. Marius, footman. Entered servant's wing by main stair 3:45. Briella, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. And I still need an eavesdropping location. How's this? No? Alright. There must be somewhere to listen in. Because he said interesting.
To you until we get home.
Fine by me.
He said interesting, so presumably there must be somewhere.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
The ballroom or the bullroom?
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
The Empress says.
The Empress is hoping. I guess that was the only eavesdropping location there. Well, I guess we need to continue onwards then. Rooms in the upper guest wing.
Well, that's useful.
Oh, we actually got something useful.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Okay, well, I mean, good luck, I guess. Can we listen in on them anymore? No. And I still think we can't get into here. Yeah, because we don't have the key for it.
Leave us.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Alright, I thought I saw somebody down there, but I didn't. No entrance into the trophy room. Oh, a plaque. Emperor reveal. Okay. Also during Blessed. The upper guest wing, how do we even get there? Because we're in the guest wing now. Do we go literally just upstairs? Hi there. There must be some way to get into these places. I can't quite figure it out. Maybe... if we head back down here, because it looks like it's supposed to be over there. So maybe this time it'll suddenly let us in? I don't know. Nope. Still nothing. I guess back into the ballroom. And I will meet you again in the next episode. So, until then, all the best.